What foods should be avoided to reverse erectile dysfunction? While there are many potential causes of ED, one factor that can contribute to the condition is the food you eat. Certain foods can cause or worsen ED symptoms. These include foods that are high in saturated fat, cholesterol, and sugar. They can also include foods that are high in sodium and low in essential nutrients. Here are some specific foods to avoid if you want to help reverse ED. 1. Saturated fats. Saturated fats are found in animal products, such as red meat, butter, and cheese. They can also be found in some plant-based oils, such as coconut oil and palm oil. Eating too much saturated fat can raise your cholesterol levels and contribute to atherosclerosis, a condition that narrows and hardens your arteries. This can make it difficult for blood to flow to your penis and lead to ED. There are a few ways you can reduce your intake of saturated fats. First, you can choose leaner cuts of meat and low-fat or non-fat dairy products. You can also cook with healthier oils, such as olive oil. Finally, you can add more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to your diet. 2. Cholesterol. Cholesterol is a type of fat that's found in your blood. It's also found in animal-based foods, such as eggs, dairy, and red meat. Saturated fats and cholesterol are two of the main culprits behind atherosclerosis, a condition in which the arteries become clogged and blood flow is restricted. This can lead to erectile dysfunction, as blood flow is essential for achieving and maintaining an erection. There are a few things you can do to reduce your risk of atherosclerosis. First, eat a healthy diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive amounts of saturated fat and cholesterol. 3. Sugar. Sugar is found in many processed foods, such as candy, cookies, and cake. It can also be added to foods that don't taste sweet, such as bread and pasta. Eating too much sugar can lead to weight gain and insulin resistance, both of which can contribute to ED. Insulin resistance occurs when your body can't efficiently use the hormone insulin to regulate your blood sugar levels. This can lead to type 2 diabetes, which is a major risk factor for ED. Excess weight can cause hormonal imbalances, which can lead to sexual problems. And being overweight can also lead to insulin resistance. 4. Sodium. Sodium is found in many processed foods, as well as in some natural foods, such as celery and beets. Too much sodium can cause high blood pressure, which can damage the blood vessels and lead to ED. Cutting back on sodium is a good place to start. You can do this by eating more fresh and unprocessed foods and avoiding processed foods. You should also check the sodium content of foods before you buy them, and choose products with lower sodium levels. Making these changes can be difficult, but it's worth it for your health. Reducing your sodium intake can help to lower your blood pressure and reduce your risk of ED. 5. Trans fats. Trans fats are found in most processed foods, such as margarine, shortening, and certain types of cooking oil. They can also be found in some commercially baked goods, such as cookies and crackers. Trans fats can raise your cholesterol levels and contribute to atherosclerosis, both of which are major risk factors for heart disease. The best way to avoid trans fats is to eat unprocessed foods and to check food labels for the presence of partially hydrogenated oils. 6. Processed meats. Processed meats like bacon, ham, and sausage are all high in saturated fat. This type of fat can clog arteries, which can lead to decreased blood flow and, as a result, difficulty achieving an erection. If you love processed meats, try to limit your intake or choose leaner options like turkey bacon or chicken sausage. 7. Soy. Soy is a common ingredient in many processed foods. While soy itself is not necessarily bad for you, it can mimic the hormone estrogen in the body. This can throw off your hormone levels and lead to ED. If you want to consume soy, opt for whole soybeans or tofu instead of processed foods like soy milk or energy bars. 8. Alcohol. Drinking alcohol in moderation is generally considered safe. However, drinking too much alcohol can lead to ED by affecting hormones, causing nerve damage, and decreasing blood flow. If you want to enjoy an occasional drink, limit yourself to 1 or 2 drinks per day. In conclusion, there are certain foods that can contribute to erectile dysfunction. These include saturated fats, cholesterol, sugar, and sodium. Eating a healthy diet and avoiding processed foods can help to reduce your risk of ED. Making these changes can be difficult, but it's worth it for your health. Reducing your intake of these substances can help to improve your erectile function and overall health. If you have any questions about this video, call or text Healthy at 60 Plus at 609-410-4790. Remember, there are many ways to deal with erectile dysfunction. At Healthy at 60 Plus we have a preferred method called nitric oxide therapy. Click the link below this video to see a great explanation of nitric oxide therapy and how it can change your life. To be informed of new videos, subscribe to this channel and remember to click the bell icon. To view other videos about this same topic, click on either of these two video links. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video. Have a great day, and here's to your good health.